back here again with Coach Tom Scott. Tom, this last weekend we went up to Chicago and we raced against some pretty stiff competition. How'd the kids do?
I was really happy with their performance. Obviously, we flew the men's and women's team up to Chicago, and we raced on the men's side and women's side probably about 10 or so ranked teams in the country. We beat, on the men's side, we beat 6 ranked teams. The only school that beat us was Western State. They're ranked 4th in the country. And on the women's side, we had a really good performance. We tied the number 10th ranked team in the country, Walsh, and we beat a couple others. I think overall we beat 8 ranked teams in the country. Danny had a really good race. He led our guys, ran 24.50 on a course that wasn't so quick. On the ladies' side, Natani led the way, and she ran 22.50. And the one thing I was really happy with was our pack run on both sides.
So we have the Royals Challenge coming up tomorrow. Can you talk a little bit about what we should expect there? How many teams we have participating?
Yeah, so it's going to be a huge meet. We have about 50 teams on both sides, almost 500 runners competing on both sides. So it's going to be competitive. It's going to be crowded. We're going to have to get out fast and get position early on. We're racing just about everybody. We're sitting a couple guys just because they raced the last 2 weekends, but for the most part we should be full strength, looking to run some fast times on a flat course. The weather's supposed to be beautiful, about 72 and sunny, low humidity. We'll be ready to roll.
Cool. Where do we go after this weekend? I know we've got a couple more meets coming up. Can you just walk us through probably the back end of the season?
Yeah, so next weekend we're traveling up to Pittsburgh. We're going to preview the NCAA national course, just kind of memorize the course, kind of get a feel for what it's like. That way we're prepared mentally for what we're going to see at the NCAA championships on December 1st. After that, we got a weekend off, and then we have our conference championship November 3rd in Spartanburg. And then after that, we start the part of the season that we've been working towards since the beginning of the summer. So we'll have our regional championships November 17th, and then the NCAA championships December 1st up in Pittsburgh.
Do you have any expectations, for the regional championship down in Dahlonega in Georgia? Any hopes, kind of thoughts on how the team might do there, both on the men and women's side?
Yeah, the goal is to win on both sides, but I think more importantly is just get through, hopefully win, but make sure we're ready for the NCAA championships. That's the most important thing. So hopefully we can kind of get through without taking a lot out of the legs, and then leave it all out on the course when we're up in Pittsburgh.
Any idea who our main competition will be on the men and women's side?
Yeah, so as far as regionals goes, Mount Olive is going to be on both the men's and women's side, probably the team to look after. And then after that, got I think North Georgia on the women's side, Augusta on the men's side. So, those are some teams, and actually I think a few of those teams are going to be at our home meet tomorrow, so we'll get to see some of them and get a feel for where they're at and where we're at, and it should be a fun day.
Thanks again. This has been Tom Scott and Coach Jim Varenkamp for Queen's University Cross Country. Look forward to talking to you a little bit more throughout the rest of the season, Tom. Tune in every time we post a video to find out what's going on inside the track and field and cross country program here at Queen's. Thanks.
Thank you.